Today, we will explore the profound and inspiring quotes of Mark Twain. Each of his quotes carries a powerful message that encourages us to reflect and perceive life in a more positive way. Let's dive into his rich world of thought and find the motivation to live each day to the fullest. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. 20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Loyalty to country always. Loyalty to government, when it deserves it. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. To succeed in life, you need two things, ignorance and confidence. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. The truth is stranger than fiction. But it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities, truth isn't. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. When angry, count to 4, when very angry, swear. I was seldom able to see an opportunity until it had ceased to be one. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Let us endeavor so to live that when we come to die even the undertaker will be sorry. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. To get the full value of joy you must have someone to divide it with. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles. But most of them never happened. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. The difference between the right word and the almost right word is the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Let us be thankful for the fools. But for them the rest of us could not succeed. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. And then success is sure. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. A person with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful of your life. Truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who has merely laid an egg cackles as if she has laid an asteroid. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. There is no greater sin than to stand by idly when others suffer. Name the greatest of all inventors. Accident. The secret source of humor is not joy but sorrow. There is no humor in heaven. There are lies. Damned lies. And statistics. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Life does not consist mainly, or even largely, of facts and happenings. It consists mainly of the storm of thoughts that is forever flowing through one's head. The best thing you can do is always the right thing, the worst thing you can do is nothing. Good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from making bad decisions. Substitute damn every time you're inclined to write very. Your editor will delete it and the writing will be just as it should be. What would men be without women? Scarce? Sir, mighty scarce. Honesty is the best policy, when there is money in it. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Familiarity breeds contempt, and children. Against the assault of laughter, nothing can stand. It is wiser to find out than suppose. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Patriotism is supporting your country all the time and your government when it deserves it. Forgiveness is the fragrance the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. What is the most rigorous law of our being? Growth. Don't explain your author. It defeats the purpose. The reader should deduce all there is to know. Laughter is humanity's most effective weapon. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. Time is the longest distance between two places. Principles have no real force except when one is well fed. Do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives he habitually uses in conversation. To promise not to do a thing is the surest way in the world to make a body want to go and do that very thing. An uneasy conscience is a hair in the mouth. There is nothing in the world like persuasive speech to fuddle the mental apparatus. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. I have found that there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Each must for himself alone decide what is right and what is wrong, and which course is patriotic, and which isn't. Part of the secret of success in life is to eat what you like and let the food fight it out inside. The only very marked difference between the average civilized man and the average savage is that the one is gilded and the other is painted. Thunder is good. Thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. Mark Twain's words carry a timeless quality, blending humor with deep truths about life, courage, and kindness. If these quotes resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more golden quotes from the greatest minds in history.